celebrations, I request everyone to move towards the auditorium. Swargatapi Gariyasi, which means mother and motherland are greater than even heaven. Today, we have all gathered here to celebrate the 77th Republic Day of India, the day which marks the adoption of the Constitution and the birth of our nation as a sovereign democratic republic, the day which reminds of our duties and our responsibilities towards our nation. As the tricolor waves high today, let us all remember that celebrating the Republic Day is about renewing our pledge to serve the nation.
On this auspicious occasion, we feel elated to have amongst us as our chief guest the Pradhan of Sri Sanatan Dharm Sabha, Sir Dhruv Kumar Ruyaji, who is a successful entrepreneur, a philanthropist, and an altruist at heart.
We welcome you wholeheartedly, sir.
I also welcome venerable members of the Management Committee and the Sabha, honorable principals, respectable teachers, and my dear friends. With hearts full of pride, let's begin today's celebration. Music has the power to unite the hearts and awaken the spirit of patriotism. To celebrate our love for the nation, we present a patriotic choir that echoes the pride, sacrifice, and unity of India. We invite the students of SSD Primary School to present their melodious choir, Wo Pyara Desh.
किधर है
what a graceful presentation filled with patriotic fervor.
We now invite our guiding lights and the pillar of our institution, our respected principal ma'am, to grace the dais and share her words of inspiration and patriotic reflection.
My greetings and blessings to everyone on this auspicious occasion of our 77th Republic Day. Honorable Chief Guest Sir, Dhruv Kumar Bhuiya ji, Venerable Management Committee members and the Sabha members, Ma'am Pooja Mishra, Principal of Sri Sanatan Dharm Saraswati Balika Vidyalaya, all educators, teachers, and my very dear students. We are actually very grateful to our Sabha Pradhan sir for accepting our invitation to be our chief guest today at a very short notice. Thank you so much, sir. Your benevolence and your philanthropy is of course so very heartwarming, and the care and concern that you show for all of us, especially our dear students, is truly overwhelming. Many of you would not know, but sir, whenever he comes across anything that he feels can be implemented here or something good that will help in the progress of the students, something for their betterment, he's always sharing with me and I'm sure with the others also, so that the institution continues to become better and better. We are truly grateful to God Almighty to have such a presence amongst us today. Thank you so much, sir. The presence of our management committee members and the Sabha members always elates our heart. It really gladdens us so much and always encourages us to do better and better for our respective institutions. So today we are celebrating our 77th Republic Day, and every time we celebrate the Republic Day, our mind goes back to the time when we decided to be governed by our own constitution, a document that grants us and protects our rights, that defines our duties and shapes the future of the nation as a democratic nation. However, we must not feel that the Constitution is just meant for the parliamentarians or the lawmakers and the courts. It is meant for all of us. The makers of the Constitution firmly believed that the future of the country would be shaped in the classrooms. Classrooms where you are seated, students. So the kind of hard work and sincerity that you show in the classrooms and the sincerity with which the teachers guide the students in the classrooms will shape the future of our country. The 21st century India is a new India. We have of late become an economic powerhouse. We are the fourth largest economy in the world. And today our nation is a nation of entrepreneurs, of innovators, of startups, of scientists and skilled professionals and young leaders. No longer the world sees India as just a vast market, but as a source of ideas, of talent and solutions. And students, you will be expected to become source of these ideas, these solutions and talent very soon. However, economic prosperity is not enough. While we have to progress economically, we have to be very sound morally too, because that is the true identity of our country. A country which has given the lessons of truth, non-violence and peace to the world. the country which has given yoga to the world, the country which has given lessons from the Bhagavad Gita to the world, the country where men of great character were born, who are revered not only in our country but across the world. Men of character like Swami Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi, Sri Aurobindo Ghosh, and statesmen like Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, APJ Abdul Kalam, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and so on, who gave character to our nation. And that same character now we have to give to our nation through our efforts. So whatever you choose to become tomorrow, whether you choose to become entrepreneurs or professionals or teachers or civil servants, make sure that your knowledge is combined with integrity, your ambition is combined with ethics, and your success, most importantly, with social responsibility. We have such examples sitting right in front of us. All the management committee members and the Sabha members are all very successful professionals, businessmen, but they have taken it upon themselves to spread the light of education in the society and also to take good care of health of the society by starting the charitable hospital and providing so many facilities there too. So make sure that the progress of India is inclusive, it is sustainable, and it is very just. The success of our constitution does not lie in the words which are written in the constitution, but by the people who live by it. So the responsibility, children, that you show in your classrooms today will make you visionary citizens of tomorrow. And then only our country will become truly prosperous, strong, and a very well-respected country in the world. My blessings to everyone. Once again, all the teachers, the students have worked very hard to put together this program today. I'm sure you're going to appreciate the efforts of everyone. Thank you. Vande Mataram.
Thank you, ma'am. Your inspiring words are truly a source of wisdom and motivation for all of us.
India became independent in 1947, but freedom alone was not enough to run a country. A newly independent nation needed rules, rights, and responsibilities. To give India a strong foundation, great leaders came together to frame the Constitution of India. Let's journey back to the visionaries who shaped our nation's destiny. Presenting Guardians of Constitution by students of class 7th and 8th of Sri Sanatan Dharma Education Center.
India became independent in 1947, but freedom alone was not enough. A country as diverse as India needed a strong constitution that would protect rights, ensure equality, justice, and guide democracy in the country. The Indian Constitution was written by the Constituent Assembly, made up of great leaders and thinkers. It was shaped over 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days. It is the world's longest written constitution, calligraphed in English and Hindi. It is also referred to as the bag of borrowings, since several of its provisions draw their ideas from the constitutions of other nations. Let's welcome our founding father, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He was the chairman of the drafting committee and advocated for equality of all the people before law.
A person becomes truly great only when he stands against injustice and inequality. As the chairman of drafting committee, my responsibility was immense. Making the constitution workable, flexible and strong enough to hold the country together in peace was not easy. India had suffered centuries of inequality. Therefore, I ensured fundamental rights and also incorporated the rights to constitutional remedies. I abolished untouchability and forced labor to achieve the ideal of one man, one value and one man, one vote and placed all the people equally before the law. I provided special safeguards to minorities and other certain social and educationally backward classes. I am also called the architect of constitution because I believe that political democracy must be supported by social democracy. Without justice, liberty has no meaning.
We salute Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chief architect of our constitution, who gave India the gift of liberty, equality and justice for all. Let's welcome Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the President of the Constituent Assembly, who ensured smooth and democratic functioning of the Assembly while framing the Constitution.
Freedom can never be for few. It must be for all. As the President of the Constituent Assembly, I ensured calm discussions. I presided over the Assembly sessions, guiding deliberations and ensuring smooth functioning as India was drafting its fundamental law. I headed important bodies such as the Rules of Procedure Committee, the Finance and Staff Committee, and the Steering Committee, which were vital for organizing the Assembly's work. Members disagreed, but respect and unity prevailed. As the President of the Constituent Assembly, I gave the Constitution its official recognition by being the first to sign it on January 24, 1950, making the birth of Republic. After the Constitution came into effect, I was elected the nation's first president, embodying the democratic spirit of the new nation.
We respectfully remember Dr. Rajendra Prasad, whose wisdom, patience and fairness ensured smooth and democratic functioning of the Constituent Assembly. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's contribution is unique as he integrated princely states into India and built a strong and united India. I invite the Iron Man of India to know about his contributions.
Manpower without unity is not a strength. A constitution cannot survive without national unity. I integrated over 560 princely states into India. My vision was of a strong, united India, a true union of people, not just an alliance of states. My focus on national unity and a strong administrative backbone laid the essential groundwork for the Constitution to function effectively and the supreme law on the land. I championed the creation of a strong, unified civil service, ensuring efficient implementation of the Constitution and good governance. I believe unity is the shield of the Constitution.
We honor Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, whose leadership united the nation and strengthened the foundation of our Constitution. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad worked for the unity and education between Hindus and Muslims.
You have to dream before your dreams can come true. I became the first education minister and established key educational bodies like IITs, ICCR, UGC, Sahitya Academy, Sangeet Natak Academy and Lalit Kala Academy because I believe education is the foundation of a democratic society, preservation and inclusivity. I supported provisions for educational freedom, culture, and scientific thinking. I was a staunch opponent of Jinnah's two-nation theory and advocated for a united and secular India. I championed unity between Hindus and Muslims.
We respectfully salute Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, a great scholar and freedom fighter who believed that education is the foundation of a strong and united nation. Were women involved in the framing of the constitution? Yes, they were. We are glad to welcome Ma'am Hansa Chivraj Mehta. Hansa Chivraj Mehta was the one who advocated for women's rights and equality while framing the constitution.
All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. I advocated women's rights and gender justice. Ensuring their concerns was central to constitutional debates as women were long denied equality. I successfully argued for changing Article 1 of the UDHR from all men are born free and equal to all human beings are born free and equal. I ensured the Constitution speaks of equal rights and dignity of women. A nation cannot rise if half its population is held back. I, as the president of All Indian Women's Conference, I led the drafting of Indian Women's Conference of Rights and Duties.
India remembered Hansa Chivraj Mehta as a voice of progress, courage and empowerment, whose contributions continue to inspire India today. Last but not the least, here comes Rajkumari Amrit Kaur, who worked for people's healthcare and helped in establishing AIIMS in the country.
True service to the nation lies in serving humanity. I became independent India's first health minister in 1947. I focused debates on health, education and welfare, ensuring these areas were considered in the constitution framework. I laid the groundwork for India's public health system, focusing on preventive health care and modern medical education. I championed anti-malaria, leprosy and tuberculosis campaigns. I introduced AIIMS bill in the parliament, giving way for the establishment of All India Institute of Medical Sciences to raise the level of medical education within the country. I also strongly advocated the nursing profession, pushing for the setting up of many nursing training centers.
We honor Rajkumari Amrit Kaur as she worked tirelessly for women's rights and public welfare, helping to shape a constitution that cares for every citizen. The constitution is not just a book of laws. It's a living document born from debates, disagreements, and concern about the future of India. The founding fathers nearly worked for 3 years, discussing every word carefully so that no citizen would ever feel powerless. We now understand that our rights come from our duties. We promise to respect the Constitution, follow its values, and work together for a just and united India. We, the people of India, pledge to uphold the ideals of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Jai Hind, Jai Samvidhan.
What an inspiring and commendable performance.
Today, after 77 years of adopting the Constitution, we stand before you as a progressive and the rising nation of the world. And who better than the primary brigade of classes 1 to 5 can represent the upcoming India of the 21st century. So presenting before you, Rise with Green Power, a pyramid that displays the green energy of sustainable development goals that we Indians have adopted so very efficiently. The students will form a 4-level pyramid presenting all the inexhaustible forms of energy before you.
The talented students of SSD Public School Now present a choir that celebrates the spirit, unity and pride of our nation. Kesariya Bharat, our republic's pride.
गाती गाती गीत नया हर रंग में बसता प्यार सदा बसती है पग पग प्रीत यहाँ है बढ़ता जोश जान लहराता है परचम हर शाम ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा लहराता है परचम हर दिशा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा जिसके जगने से में सवेरा झूल के इतिहास सुनहरा लहराता है परचम हर दिशा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा दुनिया का है वासिया शहीदों के मेरे लम्हे जहाँ बलिदान खिला इस माटी में बलिदान खिला इस माटी में प्राणों में है मेरा देश बसा प्राणों में है मेरा देश बसा देशभक्ति का लहू है बसता रग रग में जहाँ लहराता है परचम हर दिशा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा सपनों का है आकाश यहाँ उम्मीदों की बरसात जहाँ सब भारत माँ के हैं प्यारे सब भारत माँ के हैं प्यारे ऐसा जीवन है और कहाँ ऐसा जीवन है और कहाँ बढ़ बढ़ के बसी है खुशी यहाँ दुख भागे दूर जहाँ लहराता है परचम हर दिशा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा जिसके जगने से में सवेरा झूल के इतिहास लहराता है परचम हर दिशा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा ऐसा केसरिया भारत है मेरा
The harmony of your voices reflected the harmony of a nation. That is, different notes but one tone. As we celebrate India's identity as a sovereign democratic republic, we are reminded that our nation's spirit and values are reflected through the symbols like the lotus, the peacock, the tiger, the banyan tree and the veena, which stand for resilience, grace, strength, unity and harmony. Through rhythm, movement and expressions, students of SSD Public School will now present symbols of a sovereign nation, a graceful tribute to India's natural and cultural heritage.
India is not just a country, it is a living emblem rooted in ancient soil, grounded in modern dreams. Today, we honor symbols, for when symbols speak, a nation prevails. Veena, India's soul of music. The Veena strings carry the eternal sound of India's cultural soul. Lotus, India's resilience. The lotus blooms from the mud, reminding us that India rises radiant through every challenge.
खोया है खोया है खोया है खोया दिल में से लहरों में खोई हूँ बूंदे यार जैसे तारों में चमके जिसकी दो आंखें मैं ही तो हूँ ना झरनों में गाँव में झीलों से बोलूं आके तू सुनना
Peacock, India's pride. The peacock dances in glory, reflecting the pride and beauty of India. Bengal tiger, India's strength. The roar of the tiger echoes India's strength and courage. Hockey, India's rhythm of grit. Hockey strikes the rhythm of grit, symbolizing India's perseverance and spirit.
कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए शक दे इंडिया चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया लड़ती पतंगों में भिड़ती उमंगों में खेलों के मेलों में पल खाती रेलों में गन्नों के मीठे में खद्दर में छींटे में ढूंढो तो मिल जाओगे तब ताबो ईंटों में रंग है समाज निखरे और खुल के आज बिखरे मन जाए ऐसी होली रग रग मचल के बोली टस है ना मस है जी जिद है तो जिद है जी घिसना यूं ही पिसना यूं ही पिसना यूं ही बस करिए चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया
Banyan tree, India's wisdom. The banyan tree stands tall, a symbol of India's ancient roots and timeless wisdom. famous wisdom to the lotus of resilience, from the peacock's pride to the tiger's strength, from the grit of hockey to the shelter of banyan tree. This is India, a nation in bloom.
नहीं एक जश्न है भारत, रग रग में है जीत की आदत, ऐसा हुनर दुश्मन भी सलामी दे। तू सूरज हम तेरे उजाले, तुझसे जुदा नहीं होने वाले, आखिर तक हम सफर तिरंगे के। जय हिंद जो नस नस में है, हर बाजी फिर बस में है, जिद ठान के हिंदुस्तान बोले। सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम सस्य श्यामलाम वंदे मातरम। सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम सस्य श्यामलाम वंदे मातरम।
I now request Suhana Dikshit from SSD Balika Vidyalay to come ahead.
थैंक यू। जग में अब भी गूंज रहे हैं गीत हमारे, जग में अब भी गूंज रहे हैं गीत हमारे, शौर्य वीर के गुण हुए ना कहाँ कभी हमसे न्यारे। हे हरि गुंजित हो स्वर्ग तक, हे हरि गुंजित हो स्वर्ग तक, यह ध्वनि हर्ष में फिर एक बार हे विश्व तुम गाओ भारत की विजय, तुम गाओ भारत की विजय। सुप्रभात। आज यहाँ उपस्थित आदरणीय मुख्य अतिथि महोदय एवं समस्त सम्मानीय विद्वज्जनों को मैं सुहाना दीक्षित गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं प्रदान करती हूँ। गणतंत्र दिवस मात्र एक राष्ट्रीय उत्सव नहीं है, अपितु यह वह गौरव का क्षण है जब भारत विश्व का सबसे बड़ा लोकतंत्र बना। यह दिवस हमारे स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों के शौर्य से लेकर संविधान निर्माताओं की दूरदृष्टि तक राष्ट्र के भविष्य को आकार देने में प्रत्येक भारतीय नागरिक की भूमिका का उत्सव मनाता है। आज का भारत नया भारत है। इस नए भारत में इस वर्ष गणतंत्र दिवस का विषय है विकसित भारत एवं भारत लोकतंत्र की मातृका। अतः आप सभी के समक्ष रिपब्लिक इंडिया पर प्रकाश डालने हेतु अपनी स्पीच के साथ प्रस्तुत हो रही हैं क्लास 11 की छात्रा सुहाना झा।
लहरा रहा है तिरंगा आज नीले आकाश में, लहरा रहा है तिरंगा आज नीले आकाश में, एक नई उमंग जगी है जन जन के विश्वास में। 26 जनवरी का दिन यह है, 26 जनवरी का दिन यह है, गौरव की परिभाषा है, लोकतंत्र की शक्ति ही, लोकतंत्र की शक्ति ही अब भारत की अभिलाषा है, अब भारत की अभिलाषा है। गुड मॉर्निंग to all the dignitaries, honorable chief guest, respected members of management, respected principals, teachers and my dear friends. I, Suhana Jha, wishing you all a very happy Republic Day. Today we gather here with pride and gratitude to celebrate the 77th Republic Day of India, a day that reminds us of the historic movements when our nation adopted its constitution on 26 January 1950. This great document begins with the preamble which declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic. It assures justice, liberty, equality and fraternity to all its citizens. These values are the guiding principles of our nation. The future of India lies in the hands of its youth. These young minds are full of energy, creativity and courage. In the present scenario, youths are adopting artificial intelligence and technology in various fields. Indian youth are excelling in all the fields, from technology to culture, from education to games. On 2nd November 2025, Indian women cricket team won the first ICC Women's World Cup trophy, and this is a new feather in the cap of many other achievements. However, achievement comes with responsibilities. You should be mindful that technology and creativity must serve humanity and should be aligned with ethical values. The strong nation also depends on national security. Our brave soldiers, scientists and security forces work tirelessly to protect our borders, cyberspace and internal harmony. Operation Sindoor is the recent example of the unwavering courage of our brave army. Indian growing strength is also be seen in its international relationships, guided by the principle of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. India promotes peace, cooperation and mutual respect on global stage. Our diplomatic relation reflects our rising influence. On this Republic Day, let us renew our pledge to follow the ideals of our Constitution and contribute to a stronger, smarter and safer India. अनेकता में एकता का दीप निश दिन जल रहा, अनेकता में एकता का दीप निश दिन जल रहा, विशिष्ट शक्ति संपदा का स्वर्ण पक्षी पल रहा, चिर सनातन काल से ज्ञान सिंधु विवेक भारत, विश्व के मानस पटल पर है सुनहरा लेख भारत, एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत, एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सुहाना। वंदे मातरम मातृ भारत का राष्ट्रगीत नहीं, यह कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक, अहमदाबाद से अगरतला तक भारतवासियों की आत्मा का गान है। ये हमारी आज़ादी के आंदोलन का मान है, वीर क्रांतिकारियों का स्वाभिमान है। अगर भारत है भावना, अगर भारत है भावना, तो वंदे मातरम उसका शाब्दिक अनुवाद है। जाति, धर्म, भाषा, बोली और क्षेत्र के गौरव से बड़ा हमारा राष्ट्रवाद है, हमारा राष्ट्रवाद है। वंदे मातरम स्वतंत्र भारत की वह संकल्पना है जिसने मानवता के प्रथम पहर से ही स्वयं को गढ़ना प्रारंभ कर दिया था। यह हम सभी के लिए बहुत ही हर्ष का विषय है कि 7 नवंबर 2025 को स्वर्गीय श्री बंकिम चंद्र चट्टोपाध्याय द्वारा रचित हमारे राष्ट्रगीत वंदे मातरम के 150 वर्ष पूर्ण हो गए हैं, जिसके उपलक्ष्य में हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के द्वारा वर्ष भर चलने वाले उत्सवों का शुभारंभ किया गया है। इस उत्सवों की श्रृंखला में देशभक्ति के रंग लिए प्रस्तुत है एक नृत्य जिसका शीर्षक है जीवंत भारत, संकल्प से सिद्धि तक।
गुरुर साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पग पग लगता
ऐसा हुनर दुश्मन की सलामी के तू सूरज हम तेरे उजाले तुझसे जुदा नहीं होने वाले आखिर तक हम सफल करेंगे जय जो नस नस में है हर वादी फिर बस में है फिर जान के दोस्ता बोले सलाम सलाम
बहुत ही सुंदर, मनमोहक एवं जोश से भरी हुई प्रस्तुति। आज आत्मनिर्भर भारत के विजन की सफलता, मेक इन इंडिया का संकल्प एवं 2047 तक विकसित राष्ट्र बनने की यात्रा में जब देश नई उपलब्धियां प्राप्त करता है तो हर देशवासी का उद्घोष होता है वंदे मातरम। वंदे मातरम का मंत्र हमारी इस अमृत यात्रा में प्रत्येक भारतीय नागरिक को निरंतर शक्ति एवं प्रेरणा प्रदान करेगा। प्राण जाए पर चिर नूतन उमंग से भरकर, प्राण जाए पर चिर नूतन उमंग से भरकर, यही गीत गाएं अब हम सब मिलकर। जय भारत वंदे मातरम, जय भारत वंदे मातरम। इन्हीं पंक्तियों के साथ माँ भारती को कोटि कोटि नमन एवं आप सभी को पुनः गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। जय हिंद, जय भारत। Now I like to hand over the mic to the host of SSD Education Center.
Thank you, Suhana. Now we bring for you a soulful rendition of a touching patriotic number by the ace singer of SSDEC, Jagannath Gupta of 10th B, on the special request of our Sabha Pradhan Sarruya ji.
क्या मनमौजी में फिक्र थे, क्या मनमौजी में फिक्र थे, मौत पे अपनी हंसते, दिल में वतन को रखने वाले सर पे कफन भी रखते थे।
मेरी गुजारिश है, अगर आज हम सब भारतवासी होने के नाते अगर अपने स्थान पर हम खड़े हो जाएंगे और उन शहीदों के लिए अगर हम एक आत्मा होकर उनको 2 मिनट श्रद्धांजलि दीजिए।
सोते ही नहीं, वनवास खत्म होते ही नहीं, चौखट पे दिए जलते ही रहे, कुछ राम कभी लौटे ही नहीं, कुछ राम कभी लौटे ही नहीं, कुछ राम कभी लौटे ही नहीं। मेरे नाम का प्याला लेके बरसातों में पी लेना, बाबा मैं तो रहा नहीं, तू मेरी जवानी जी लेना। हम जब जनगण मन गाएंगे, हिचकी बन के याद आएंगे वो मिट्टी के बेटे जो वापस ना लौटे, जो वापस ना लौटे, वो मिट्टी के बेटे, वो माँ के अलबेले जो वापस ना लौटे, जो वापस ना लौटे, वो मिट्टी के बेटे, इस मिट्टी के बेटे।
The students who accompanied Jagannath Gupta were Satvik Tripathi, Yashika Jain and Alia Singh of class 10. Kudos to their melodious voices. Through your song, we heard the heartbeat of India, which is strong, proud and eternal. Patriotic songs always fill us with zeal to serve our country. The students of SFDEC are now going to help our spirits soar again with their song Bharat Mera Desh.
Oh
the spirit of unity and nationhood. A nation grows when its children grow with values. We now begin the prize distribution to acknowledge the achievements of students in maths, science, English, commerce and also Techno Fair 2025. May I invite our headmistress Ma'am Pooja Makkar to kindly take over.
Warm and patriotic greetings to Honorable Chief Guest Sir, esteemed members of the management and the Sabha, Madam Principals, noble teachers and my dear students. As we all celebrate Republic Day today, we always remember that we, the people of India, are recognized by the Government of India for the various talents and the proficiencies that its citizens has attained. Not only the gallantry awards, but also children from 5 to 18 years of age are recognized by the President for their proficiency in art and culture, in science and technology, in sports, and above all, the Samaritans who have proved their humanity by helping those in dire need. And keeping in line with this tradition, we at SSDC also celebrate the proficiencies of our students by conducting various round-the-session academic competitions wherein they excel. And today, we award them with their coveted trophies. So, without much ado, may I humbly solicit our Chief Guest Sir Ruya and our President Sir Dhawan to please come up on the stage and do the honors. I request Principal Ma'am to accompany sirs. We have a number of academic competitions like Maths Wizard, which is conducted in every class from class 12th, from class 1 to 12th. Students participate, and amongst 200 plus students, the child who scores the highest is declared the Maths Wizard. So, our youngest Maths Wizard is Shreyan Dubey from class 1C. He scored the maximum marks in a most logical manner in the test that is given to the students together. Well done, Shreyan. Next up, we have Kushagra Yadav, our number ninja from class 2D. Kushagra is also a very proficient skater. Next up, it's Shaurya Yadav from 3rd E, the calculation champ of class 3. Shaurya is academically very proficient and a very proficient table tennis player. Let's clap for Shubh Tripathi from 4th B, the arithmetic ace from class 4. Divyanshi from 5B is the problem solving ace from class 5. Divyanshi has won a number of medals and is a great skipper. She has won the skipping trophy in an inter-school competition. Next up, we have our counting king, Dhruv Gupta. Dhruv certainly is a proficient pianist, and you will hear his name again and again during this session. Let's clap for Parth Verma from 7th A, our effortless solver, the Maths Wizard of class 7th. Let's clap for Sparsh Verma from 8C. He is the maths wizard with speedy solving capabilities and has aced the math wizard from class 8. Abhay Gupta, the numerical wizard of 9C, also gets the glittering trophy of math wizard. Shubh Gupta of 10D is also very sharp with numbers and hence here. Kartikeya Gupta from 11th B, the math wizard from class 11th. And the senior most math wizard from class 12B is Shivansh Gupta. Certainly as quick as a calculator, I believe, because it requires a lot of skill and time management when they take the Math Wizard competition. So here is the Math Wizard Brigade of SSDC Proficient Maths Solvers.
Okay, smile everyone. Wait. Thank you.
Well done, children. Shreyan, please move. And it's time now to felicitate our science wizards. Science wizard is held from classes 6th to 12th. And yet again, let's clap very loudly for Dhruv Gupta from 6th D. Dhruv is the science whiz, maths whiz, and certainly much more. Samrit Gupta from 7th E. He's absent today, but yes, he certainly deserves a great applause. And next we have Raghav Trivedi from 8C, our budding scientist. Abhay Gupta from 9C is the experiment expert from class 9.
All right. Thank you.
Harshit Bodhani, the innovation icon of class 10th E, is here to receive his Science Wizard trophy. Shreyansh Yadav from 11th A comes here to receive his glittering, coveted Science Wizard trophy. Certainly a Discovery Dynamo, I believe. And from class 12A we have Adiba Fatima, our science spark. Adiba also has a very great interest in sports and has been doing well academically, as well as a good sportswoman here. So here we have the Science Brigade of Science Wizard from classes 6th to 12th.
Smile. Thank you.
And our commerce students are not far behind. We have our financial thinker, maybe an entrepreneur in the making, Mohit Omar from 12th E. He is the commerce wizard of the session 2025-26 from class 12th E.
Yes. Thank you.
And it's time now to felicitate the English champs of the session 2025-26. Yet again, a louder round of applause for Dhruv Gupta from 6th D. So Dhruv is here with 3 trophies only because of his commitment, great determination and hard work. Next up we have Shiv Singh from 7th B, articulate and expressive, and you saw him as Dr. Rajendra Prasad in the Constituent Assembly today in front of you. Shiv is the English champ from class 7. And yet again, let's clap for Raghav Trivedi. He comes here for his 2nd trophy. Raghav Trivedi from 8C is the grammar guru of class 8. Well done, Raghav. Let's applaud for Trisha Park from 8th E. Yet again, class 8 has 3 English champs. I'm sure these children are going to make us proud in the future. And we have Aradhya Agnihotri from 8th E yet again as the literary star, the English champ from class 8. So here we have the English champs from classes 6 to 8 of the session 2025-26.
Thank you.
And now it's time to felicitate the enterprising and the persevering winners of Technofair. Every year we have the English Literary and Technical Fair in our school where a number of students come here and compete in various events. But being the host school, our students, though compete with the same zeal and spirit, do not accept the trophies. And today we have all gathered here to felicitate them with their most deserving trophies. First in line, we have Vilo Gupta, who stood first in the event Animes. Well done, Vilo. Let's clap for Sukhman Singh for standing first in Lee's legacy. Let's applaud for Satyam Chauhan for standing second in Geekopedia. Varnika Singh stood third in Bizoweight. And let's applaud for Savleen Kaur and Aditya Srivastav for doing excellent in ink and bites. They stood second in this event.
अवलीन इधर 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 आ जाओ बेटा, एक सेकंड इधर आ जाओ, इधर आप आ जाओ.
And let's now call upon Parth Chabra and Gauransh Tiwari for standing third in Technopedia. Laksh Nigam stood first in Ralph's world. Wizard of 36 is Suyash Mishra. He stood third in this event. And let's again clap for Vilok Gupta, who stood second in Through the Lens. So here we have the winning brigade of Technofair 2025-26 students who have shown effort, zeal, skill, and certainly a lot of diligence to stand here with their trophies.
Thank you.
Thank you, sirs. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, children.
Thank you, ma'am. It's our privilege to invite our chief guest, Sir Dhruv Kumar Ruyaji, to address the gathering and share his thoughts on this proud occasion.
I am not a very good orator. Still, I will give it a try. A very happy 77th Republic Day to all of you. Sabha members, principals, all the teachers and children. Vande Mataram. On this 77th Republic Day, let's salute the Constitution that unites us and the brave souls who fought for our freedom. As President Draupadi Murmu said, our Constitution is the foundational document of the largest republic in world history. Let's celebrate the spirit of democracy, equality and justice, from the valiant soldiers to the hardworking farmers, and from the talented women to the innovative youth. Every Indian is contributing to the nation's growth. As we mark this significant day, let's pledge to uphold the values of our Constitution and work towards a stronger, more inclusive India. Jai Hind. I want to share something. If you want to be successful, 3 mantras are there. You must be hardworking, focused, disciplined, and humility. Humility is the best thing. If you are humble, you can achieve anything. This posture, never forget. Why do you call me chief guest? I don't know. every Sabha member is very senior to me. ये सब मेरे से बहुत उम्र में बड़े हैं, मैं इनके सामने बच्चा हूं। मैं इनसे बहुत कुछ सीखता हूं। ये सब मुझे इतना प्यार और स्नेह देते हैं। बच्चों, सीखने के लिए बहुत कुछ है जिंदगी में। अपना ये जो स्क्रीन टाइम है ना, इसको लिमिट कर दो। ये उम्र जो है ना, इसके साथ गुजारने के लिए नहीं है। एक नियम बनाइए अपनी जिंदगी में कि हम 30 मिनट से ज्यादा स्क्रीन टाइम, अभी जिसने पढ़ाई में मन लगाया वो आने वाली जिंदगी में ऐश करेगा। लिख लो मेरी बात को, अदरवाइज बाद में पछताने के अलावा कुछ नहीं रहेगा। रेस में जो घोड़ा फर्स्ट आता है और जो सेकंड आता है, उसमें कितना अंतर होता है जरा कभी सोच के देखना। तो जिंदगी में अगर फर्स्ट आना है, उसके लिए बड़ी मेहनत लगती है। आदमी बड़ा ऐसे ही नहीं बनता। बड़ी मेहनत और बहुत शिद्दत। मेरी आवाज खराब है, मैं बड़ा साफ नहीं बोल पाता हूँ, लेकिन मैंने अपना मैसेज कन्वे कर दिया आप लोगों को बहुत सच्चे दिल से। जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words.
When we fail, our emotions move. When our emotions move, dance is born. Let rhythm meet patriotism. SSDC students now present a classical dance performance that celebrates India's spirit. Sampoorn Samarpan.
देश से है प्यार तो हर पल ये कहना चाहिए, मैं रहूं या ना रहूं भारत ये रहना चाहिए। मेरी नस नस तार कर दो और बना दो एक सितार। राग भारत मुझ पे छेड़ो, झंझनाओ बार बार। देश से ये प्रेम आंखों से झलकना चाहिए, मैं रहूं या ना रहूं भारत ये रहना चाहिए। शत्रु से कह दो जरा सीमा में रहना सीख ले, ये मेरा भारत अमर है सत्य कहना सीख ले। भक्ति की इस शक्ति को बढ़कर दिखाना चाहिए, मैं रहूं या ना रहूं भारत ये रहना चाहिए। भारत ये रहना चाहिए।
धनी सारे ग सारे प म ग रे नी रे ग, धनी सारे ग सारे प म रे नी रे सा। जयतु जननी जन्मभूमि पुण्यभुवनं भारतम्। जयतु जननी जन्मभूमि पुण्यभुवनं भारतम्। जयतु जम्बूद्वीपमखिलं सुन्दरं धामामृतम्। जयतु जम्बूद्वीपमखिलं सुन्दरं धामामृतम्। पुण्यभुवनं भारतम्, पुण्यभुवनं भारतम्। वन्दे मातरं, वन्दे मातरं, वन्दे मातरं, वन्दे मातरं, वन्दे मातरं, वन्दे मातरम्।
A majestic presentation that blended tradition, devotion, and love for the motherland. To conclude the memorable morning, we request the school captain of SSDC, Mridul Gupta, to propose the vote of thanks.
As we draw this proud celebration of the 77th Republic Day to a close, it is my absolute honor to present the vote of thanks. I extend my deepest gratitude towards our chief guest, Sir Sabha Pradhan Ruia Ji, for his benign presence. Special thanks to our management committee, whose vision and support have enabled us to uphold the values of discipline and unity. I express my profound gratitude towards our respected Madam Principal for her unwavering encouragement, pivotal in making this celebration a resounding success. I also extend my sincere thanks to the principals of Sri Sanatan Dharm Balika Vidyalaya, Sri Sanatan Dharm Public School, and the headmistress of Sri Sanatan Dharm Primary School, our esteemed headmistress ma'am, our dear teachers, whose tireless efforts have instilled the patriotic fervor in our hearts, for bringing this celebration to life. My special appreciation to all the students whose performances truly reflect the spirit of oneness. On this proud occasion, let us uphold and reaffirm our faith in the ideals enshrined in our Constitution: liberty, equality, and fraternity, thereby contributing to the development and the integrity of our great nation. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Mridul. Before we close this program, let us rise in unity to sing Vande Mataram, the soul of our nation.
Go.